Ich bin jetzt bei Paul Walker. Paul, thank you very much for having me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
The first thing that I would like to ask you, because some people say that a car is sometimes the extension of someone's character. What kind of car would suit your character as Paul, not as Brian in the movie?
Well, there's a different car for almost every day, I think. It depends on what mood you're in. Like, you know, I wish you could just say that 4 cars would be enough, but in my experience, it isn't. Like, you can't have too many. It depends on your mood. Some days you wake up and you feel, what do I want to drive? What do I feel like today? I mean, to have that option, I think would just be great. A different car for 365 days out of the year, I'd be pretty happy.
So what kind of cars would that be? Muscle or import?
Everything. Everything. My problem is I appreciate them all. The cars are my vice. Like, I collect cars, that's what I do. I love everything about them. And, you know, in this movie you see, oh, there's import guys, there's domestic guys, and there's European guys. I like them all, I have them all, and I will always have multiples of each. It's a big part of my lifestyle. It's a big part of who I am. And it'll always remain that way.
Ihr wisst alle, wieso ihr hier seid? Gute Fahrer gibt's wie Sand am Meer. Mann, an jeder Ecke fahren irgendwelche Chingadera-Tuner Rennen um ihre Fahrzeugpapiere. Aber die sind es nicht, wonach ich für Braga suche. Braga will jemanden, der fürs Fahren seine Abuelita verkaufen würde. Jemanden, der mit seinem 10-Sekunden-Auto nicht nur geradeaus fährt, sondern alles rausholt und auch dort fährt, wo sonst keiner fahren würde. Richtige Fahrer, entiendes?
Und was wird transportiert?
So viel wie Braga euch bezahlt, braucht euch das nicht zu kümmern.
Du hast doch gesagt, du willst richtige Fahrer. Ein richtiger Fahrer weiß genau, was er geladen hat.
So being on set sounds like it was not work at all, but fun, because you got together with the old gang, you got to see cars, you got to jump around, you got to run, you got to fight. I mean, what's the vibe like for you on set? I mean, what was it like to be back, you know, after the first and the second one?
It felt right. It didn't feel like that much time had gone by. You know, I realized it'd been, 7, 8 years at the time we were filming it, but that felt like maybe a year ago. Because you know how it is with old friends, you just catch right up where it's just like where you left off. It didn't take a whole lot of time. So, getting back into it, the energy of it, it all still feels the same. It wasn't like, oh, okay, let's get back into it. It was like, oh yeah, I know this. Let's go. And so that's what we did. And we tried to make the best movie of the bunch. That was really our ambition in this one. We wanted to make the best one.
What would you say, because I think it is the best out of all 4 of them, what would you say, wraps it all up? What's the essence of this one in comparison to the others?
I think everyone just brings a little more weight to it. I think it's just life experience. I think there's just a little more maturity, just a little more wisdom. It feels a little smarter. It feels a little more mature, but without becoming pretentious. And I think that's the balance. That's, to me, if this movie would have taken itself too seriously, we would have had a major problem. It would have been a disaster. Because still, at its core, what is it? It's Fast and the Furious. It's about having a good time. And so showing up to work every day, if it wasn't fun, I was doing whatever I could to fix it that day. If things were a little too serious, and people have a tendency to do that, especially when it comes to your job. It's like, it's hard sometimes not to, or you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It's like, hey, wait a minute, snap out of it. We're here to have a good time today. So, I was always messing around and doing stuff. I love working hard, but, you don't always have the luxury in making a movie to just have a good time. Sometimes it's intensely dramatic, and you got to stay in character all day long. Well, not on this one. No, I'm gonna have fun.
And it looks like a little.
Nah.
Alle Welt sucht nach dir.
Hier bin ich.
Schön, dass du endlich mit der Zeit gehst und auf elektronische Einspritzung umgestellt hast. Sieht gut aus.
Auf einmal kennt er sich damit aus.
Ich komme mit dir.
Ich habe nicht vor, irgendwen davonkommen zu lassen.
Schon klar.